Okay. Thank you very much for your call. That was very nice, very cute. Yeah. So now voluntary work. Again, a lot of people in our community, maybe not so now, but in the past, never actually saw voluntary work as a means of importance, and they always thought, well, I need a paid job.
Yes.
Why would I want to do voluntary work? But the voluntary work that you do, it helps you gain confidence, experience, to reach that level. Would you agree with me?
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. I mean I've been out of work for periods with a leg injury, and obviously being involved, running meetings, being involved with Splash, it's kept me mentally sharp for those periods. So yeah, it also given me access for opportunities when they arise. So yeah, volunteering is a great way. If you have any time, any free time, then try and seek out local volunteering services, because there's always a need for.
But you do voluntary, the TRA.
Yep.
Why?
Because it's the community. It matters to me. I was born in Tower Hamlets. My family goes back in Tower Hamlets, and it's my home. It's my place where my sons go to school and where they play. So yeah, my community really does matter, and I just want to get the best from my community. And when we come together, when there's a problem, there might be some crime issues. We've recently had some bad crime, some knife crime. Splash comes together, talks about these issues, liaises with the community, with police officers and the local authority to try and resolve these issues so that the community can grow and prosper.
Fantastic. Now, Joseph, after you've done more travelling and voluntary work, what would you like to see for the long run?
Well, Nazma has been telling me that she's going to put me forward for social care work, like to get a diploma in that, which will be just as amazing to do. Like I feel like I really want to help people in neighbours and Poplar and Splash.
Social work?
Yeah, like social work.
Supporting care work, because Joe was working in a nursing home before he went abroad.
Okay.
And obviously he lost his position. So Joe lost my contact details. And yeah, Joseph. So we got back in touch, and what I said,
you lost her contact details?
Yeah, I lost my phone when I was in Nepal.
So hopefully.
Was that deliberate?
Probably gave it away to someone. So hopefully he's going to be joining us every Thursday, talking to the career advisor, taking the next step in January for his diploma, and then moving forward, because he would always have this certificate to go back into employment. So if Joe does decide to travel, he can always go back into employment.
Absolutely.
With the certificate, because it's a flexible job.
Wow. That's very encouraging, Now, I'll come back to Sister now, because we're actually coming near to the end of the program. Now, Sister, you've heard all these young people talk about, their achievements and how, I've got another call. Let me take the call and I'll come back to you. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Zakir bhai, it's Sadiq. I'm not sure if you recall, I worked once upon a time for Splash a very long time ago.
Sadiq,
2 years back.
Are you Sadiq the footballer?
Yeah. Sadiq the footballer, and then yes, did a lot of work with Sister Christine.
Yes, Sister recognizes you already.
I know who you are. Yes.
Go on, Sadiq, what do you have to say?
No, just flipping through the channels and time back at Splash, it was great. And I remember it was Sister Christine who gave me an opportunity to start off doing a lot of the youth work and the community work that I did in the area between, I think, 2003 and 2009. And it's just a testament that Sister Christine and Splash, they are doing a lot of great work. I just wanted to thank Sister Christine really publicly.
Wow.
And Splash, because I think they put in a lot of work in the community, and I think it's not recognised where it needs to be recognised, and I think they need to be continued. They need to be continued in being provided support wherever possible, and hopefully they can continue to make progress and continue supporting the local people.
Great. Sadiq, I want to get Sister to speak to you directly before you go.
Please.
Thank you, Sadiq. Thank you very much, because I know you've done extremely well as a youth worker and community worker.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you as well.
Thank you, Sister, and I just want to wish you and everyone at Splash all the best, and please do get in touch with me if there's anything else that I can do.
Very
And
nice.
yeah, just wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sadiq. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
He's a very, very hard-working
Yeah,
young man. I've
he
known
is.
him for many
Yeah.
years. Very good footballer as well.
Mm.
Anyway, another call, sister. Let me take another call. We're very popular here. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, walaikum assalam. I would like to thank you for bringing Splash Neighbours in Poplar and raising issues about volunteering in our community.
Yeah.
I have known Neighbours in Poplar. My name is Charmin Shahjahan, and I've known Mandy Molyneux a long time ago when I was in Taham's Primary Care Trust. We commissioned the smoking station service to Neighbours in Poplar. And they're a wonderful organisation, and they cater for all sections of the community. And I'd like to thank Sister Christine and all her colleagues and volunteers for doing such wonderful work at local level and engaging with other projects to work together.
Thank you very much.
And I'd also like to say that because of lack of funding and funding cuts, a lot of the projects that gain momentum are kind of, it vanishes. So, to keep on trying and keep on volunteering and apply for funding and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, actually, I'll come back to you later, sister, because we're going to finish off with you. Now, gentlemen, you're hearing the calls from local community people, applauding the work of Splash and highlighting the importance of, organizations like Splash in our local community. Now, is this something that you'd like to pursue in your, in your life later on, Joe? To be involved in a voluntary organization like this?
Yeah, I think organisations like this are incredibly important to keeping everyone together. And yeah, I think you said earlier that the strength in numbers. And yeah, I think it's true.
Okay, and Joe, last word from you for the community.
Well, Splash just recently celebrated its 25th birthday. I want to ensure that it celebrates its next 25th, and by opportunities like you've given us today, more people in the community may see us, may feel more comfortable to approach us. So yeah, with continued hard work and volunteering and efforts from everybody, let's hope that we celebrating Splash 50th anniversary in a not too distant future.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, sister, obviously funding is a major, problem and an issue when it comes to voluntary organizations and the work in the community. Obviously, due to the cuts, and major economic, disasters. Now, one of the organizations I do work quite closely with is my company, which is Canary Wharf Group, and we try to work with organizations that we believe are representing the community and delivering a service. How would you say your partnership is with Canary Wharf?
Well, I've always said that I wished Canary Wharf had been the developer of Docklands rather than the LDDC, because I think our total community would be in a much stronger position than it is now. I mean, we had to fight the LDDC for every penny, and really, I just felt that they had no understanding of our strength and our possibility. And sometimes I could say, look, if we got the community together, we could do you damage. Do you know that? Because we can bring the national press down and show just how little you are actually doing for the community.
Of course.
So, I value and tremendously from Peter Wade right through to yourself and to Emma and to Howard, the continuing support that we're getting from Canary Wharf. But a nice little thing, it kind of links up with Joseph. We're not just getting, we also give, and I think one of the, I'm particularly proud at the moment of a group of kids, mostly from Langdon Park School, many of them in trouble most of the time, who have recently raised £400, and that's being sent to Doctors Without Borders. And I think, as long as we can get young people to give, not just always receiving, then our future is more secure, because we have to train the next generation to be givers as well as receivers.
Thank you very much, sister. Last word from you, Nazma. And what's the future plan for Splash?
My future plan is to do networking with you, Zach, and Howard, and hopefully with a new development in Canary Wharf.
And Emma.
and Emma,
Yeah.
and we get some
And we
young
go on.
people into Canary Wharf.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
what I really want to achieve is, like they all say, we're down in the council flats and we have these posh buildings up in Canary Wharf, and some of them want to be proud to say, I work down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you know what? You can do it.
Absolutely.
You know, you probably say,
I'm there.
yeah. But it'd be nice to have the younger generations now.
Absolutely.
So you had your little time, Zach, and you succeeded. So we want to make some more young people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah.
That's what
So
we
you're
wanna
a
do.
role model.
Thank
now.
you very much. Thank you.
Great.
So are you.
Thank you.
Viewers, we've come to the end of the show, and this, like I said, this was our first show on Community Champions. The whole idea of this show was to give recognition and acknowledge the hard work of volunteers and community organisations based in our local communities. And who better to start off with than Splash, you know, one of the leading organisations in Tower Hamlets, and if not, maybe the leading organisations in UK. Splash does fantastic work in the local community. You've had from testaments from people calling in. These are people who've benefited from Splash. These are people who have genuinely felt that Splash made a difference in their life. And I want to thank Sister live on air for doing this fantastic work, for setting up Splash, and for having young people like Nazma, Joe, and Alima, and Martin, who've helped to develop this community, and the other people that we had, Muna, and Azizun. These are people who benefited from Splash. So please support Splash. These are your local organisations based in Tower Hamlets. They need your support. And